And now I want to introduce you to Fortune's data editor, Stacy Jones. She spends her days helping us figure out how to tell stories with charts and graphs. Today, she's bringing that same storytelling to Fortune Live with this first ever edition of Charting the News. Welcome, Stacy.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So, what do you have for us today?
So we're going to be looking at McDonald's. They made a big pop in the news earlier this week because they reported 5% same-store growth.
But it's a huge number. Same-store sales is everything.
It is a big number, and when you're in the restaurant business, that's what you care about, or at least that's one of the big metrics that you look at. But the thing that I wanted to talk about, and the reason I brought me and my charts here, is because I want to remind everyone that when they're doing same-store sales, it's comparing everything to a year ago. So if we were to look at this chart here, you're going to see that what they're saying is 5% better this quarter. Is compared to negative 0.9% a year ago.
Wow, so 5% sounds great until you look at it from a very low base. It's easy to post a big gain from a very low base, i.e. bad number.
Right, so if you're having a bad day and then you have a mediocre day the next day, someone asks you, how's it going? Well, better than yesterday.
Right.
That's kind of what we're talking about here.
Good point. You have some other info on McDonald's as well. What's that?
I do. So something else that I looked at was their guest count for stores, and that's actually been down for quite a while. We've been seeing that that's been negative for 3 years now. And I really think that if the CEO wants to see some kind of sustainable success, that he's going to have to focus on these numbers a little more than, trying to show that, well, we're doing a lot better than we were doing terrible.
So this is who's coming into your store. I mean, this arguably is the most important number, and yet look at this. Look at all that white space. You don't want to see all that white space above the negative skyscrapers, I guess I'll call them.
Right.
This is all a great example of what the data tells you that the headlines do not.